Hey everybody, welcome back to gggaming. So here it is, TCG Pocket has finally got one of the biggest updates we have ever seen. It has got a massive platform update or game update, as well as a complete overhaul to the trading system and a little bit of a shop update as well. Gonna kind of break it up into a couple different videos. The trade stuff will be in its own separate video because it is so in depth. We will do that. This video is going to be all about the news and what the updates are in the app for this version. Let's do it. All right, let's just jump into the news first to talk about what has changed, and then we're going to actually go through it all and show you where it is, what it is, and how it works. All right, so here we go. Updated the app today, etc. Of course, they released the Wisdom of Sea and Sky sets. Absolutely amazing. We will do a separate video there, opening packs, and even doing a Tim pull on that. So make sure you check that video. It'll be linked down in the related videos, so you can quickly hit that and take a look at all the pack openings and the fun there. Adjustments to the AI. That's the first thing we see. That is the AI in the solo battle modes for intermediate and above. All right. We'll show you where those are and kind of what those look like and what to expect. I don't know what those adjustments are. It does not elaborate. I will say that in those solo battles, the computer has always kind of made the worst possible decision it could a lot of times. So I'm hoping they've buffed it a little bit and made it make some smarter decisions, because you can pretty much always count on the computer making the worst decision it could make. But we'll see. We'll have to do a little testing there, and get a little better idea during the next kind of drop event for promo cards, etc. And here's the comprehensive list that we have to work with, and we're going to go through this thing. All right, and we're gonna walk through it together and show you where all this stuff is. But we've got cards on the pack point exchange screen can now be filtered. I'm going to show you where that's at, what that looks like. Additional revisions were made to the filter and sort feature. I'm going to show you what those are and what changed. So really cool stuff there. Stick around. Items can be purchased now and exchanged bulk in the shop. I actually forgot to look at that, so we'll look at that together and see what that looks like. A copy feature was added to my decks. I'll show you where that one is at. Deck boxes are now automatically selected. I will show you that one. Adjustments were made to ranked matches. Don't know what that is. They don't elaborate. Probably some point systems based on whether you quit or not. We'll see. If a player doesn't do anything, this is a really good one. If a player doesn't do anything for 90 seconds, of course, they skip their turn. It'll autoplay something, and then it'll come around the next time. Then you have to wait another 90 seconds previously. Now it actually drops it down to 30 seconds, and then they will forfeit the match. Really, really like that change. Very cool. That should help move the battles along a whole lot better, especially when somebody has started a battle and then like closed their phone because of some reason or whatever, and they walked away because you previously had to sit there for like 3 minutes. Not anymore. Now it's going to be much quicker. I like that. But if they do make a move, it will reset the timer, so you're not like penalized for whatever reason and stuck at 30 seconds. And then minor adjustments were made to appearance of some cards. It does not elaborate as to what, so I don't know what those were. And then minor revisions to features, text, and design, etc. So just normal quality of life adjustments to things. So that is that. Other than that, we got the huge one, which is EV Grove is now tradable. We'll cover that in the trade video, which will be separate. Also linked down in the description. We'll do a full comprehensive breakdown of the new trade feature, how it works. And then of course the brand new sets are available. That is that. Let's get into the list and go through these things one by one and take a look at what they are. All right, so let's just start at the top and work our way down. So first and foremost, we've got the pack point exchange screen is now filterable. So that is right here when you are on the pack purchase screen. To open a pack, you hit that little icon down there in the kind of lower right hand corner where it says 585 points for my cards. This is where you're exchanging those pack points that you get over time as you're opening packs for any of these cards. And as you see, I've already filtered, I've already tested this. There is now a filter button in the lower right. Click that. You can have the same filters as your card set, making this much easier to find the cards that you want to buy versus scrolling through the entire list of the thing in numerical order. If you want numerical order, I can always hit that. There it is. I want to see by type, by rarity, get the idea. So you can see the top ones that you're missing right there. And hey, look at that. We even got the top 2 cards out of that set. Absolutely amazing. Still did not get the Articuno or Zapdos, so we're going to be working for those. But that is that. That covers that one. That is where the filter option is. Let's talk about the next one, which is, to the actual filters. So in your card list, we've got the filter feature, of course. If you don't know it, you have it. You've learned something new today. That is clicking the little magnifier icon right here, and then we have an entire different list of things that we can do. This is what the sort feature is, you will. The filter option is here, is the same stuff that we saw before, except now there's actually a list or expansion order. All right, in other words, by the decks, so you can actually filter and keep them separate in the deck. So if I scroll down here, we will see a break after we get past Genetic Apex. Should have left it the other way because Genetic Apex is huge. Considering it is 3 separate packs. Well, okay, but yeah, maybe there we go. Get past. Well, it doesn't have a physical break, but you get the idea. Now we've moved into the Celebi set. So, alrighty. So there's that. Let's talk about this. This is where the real exciting stuff comes. They've actually moved on the sort screen. Previously, the favorites thing was at the top. It always annoyed me. I love the favorites option, but I had to uncheck all of them. And by the favorites option, I do not mean the favorites that we see here. These are cards that you've marked favorites. Now, if I scroll to the bottom, we will see search history, not favorites, sorry. Search history is now at the bottom, and I can go through and delete those things. The search history feature was kind of nice, but it's kind of big, it's bulky, and I do like it, but I'm glad that they moved it to the bottom of the screen. Now, we've also got the wish list feature added. Really, really cool. We're going to go through a full breakdown of the wish list and how it works, where it is, how to find it, how to set it up, all of that in the trade video. So make sure you check that out. I'll have that link down there in the related videos as well, or just look on my channel because these will all be uploaded at the same time. Other than that, there was no changes to the other stuff in terms of rarity, the types, HP, attack, other. Booster packs still filterable, of course. I did notice they've now added an A series icon at the top, which means we are stepping our way to potentially we'll get the B series cards for the next set of cards, or next set of boosters, if you will. Next series. Whatever. Can't get it. I'm trying to come up with a word in my head. It's just not articulating. It's not happening. So that is there. I don't know how long, if it's been there for a little bit, so I apologize. I'm just now noticing it. Otherwise, all of our normal stuff is there. We do not have... I actually don't have an option for the new set yet, but we haven't opened any cards yet, so that's probably why. So cross out of that. That is the changes there. What's next on the list? Next on the list, items purchased in bulk in the shop. This is one I actually did not check, so let's go check out the shop. In addition to this, there's also a shop update. So if you click on Purchase Pokegold, we've got an absolutely amazing new bundle pack here with Espeon and Umbreon. Super, super cool. Got a really nice coin. I love this playmat. This playmat is so cool. Look at this thing. I'm absolutely going to buy this. Yes, this one is really, really neat. Of course, you got to pay real money for this one. It's $23 US. Check your Google Play or your Apple App Store and see if you got any coupons or other credits that you can use. I think I've got a little bit of a credit I can use on mine, but we'll see. Not doing that just now. Let's take a look at the bulk buys. I'm assuming this is going to be here because previously we had to buy these things all one by one. Yes. Okay. Now I don't have to click this thing 10 times. I can go in here and say, all right, give me all 10 of these. And then it will, well, in this case, I've got 9. It'll charge me 162 shop tokens because that's all I have. We're not going to buy that. We don't need the hourglasses. But that'll be really, really good when the pack hourglasses reset here in one day. All right. So very cool change there. Like that. Great job. Little awesome quality of life versus sitting there and have to click in that basically 20 separate times for buying the individuals and the packs of 6. Like it. All right. Copy feature to my decks. All right, here we go. So this is the next one. So for my decks, go there. They didn't add any more decks, so we're still limited at 20 there, but they did add copy features. 2 ways that you can do this. One, by click build a new deck, and then right there, copy a previous deck, or copy another deck. Build a copy of a deck, at which point you can pick which one you want to copy. Or if I can just go right into this Garchomp Lucario deck here that I've made, and then I click those 3 little dots up there by the title in the upper right-hand corner. There is also a copy this deck option that will immediately copy it and allow you to do whatever you want. Now, in addition to this, I think it's the next one. Deck boxes are automatically selected. So let's take a look at what that looks like. So now, whenever I build a new deck, and then the moment I pick a card, so let's say we want to go, let's swap the type here. something else. Oops. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go. Let's go with bringing in Blastoise and Starmie. Let's just say I pick those two to start with. They're both water. Boom. The deck now has changed to a water type deck instead of the grass. It used to just stay as a grass. So that is what it means when it says it's going to auto pick the deck. You can still change the deck box. I want to swap it. Nope. I hate that. I want this to actually be colorless because it's going to be watercolorless. I can do that, but it will auto pick in that initial phase. All right. So cool stuff there. Like that. Another little quality of life change. All right, so let's see. We talked about copy features. We talked about the deck box automatically selecting, and then adjustments to ranked matches is the next thing on the list. Don't know what that one was. We talked about the timing and software updates. So that is pretty much it. That covers the gist of what the update is and kind of what those items are and where they are. So let me know what you think of the update. This one's a really, really big one. A lot of good quality of life stuff in the game, which means I enjoy it. I'm going to keep coming up with these quality of life adjustments to keep the game fun, make it interactive. Really do like it. So hit that like button, hit that sub button, and absolutely check out the other videos that we are posting with this one, which are going to be on trading. Massive overhaul there. Huge, huge update. That's going to be a really good video, as well as the fun one where we're going to do a 10 pull in the brand new sets. As well as obviously we have 3 free packs, so we'll be opening 13 packs of cards in that video. Go check it out. See you in the next one.